Welcome to Cloud Moon New Beginnings, Episode 50. Today, as we approach the month of February, the season of love, I'm going to read a poem by the 14th century Persian Sufi poet Hafiz. This is an interesting poem entitled Bring the Man to Me, and is the story of three men one evening. Murshid is a term in Arabic for a spiritual guide or teacher. This poem is a little unusual, and I'll just go ahead and read it for you to have your own perceptions of it. Bring the man to me. The perfect one was traveling through the desert. He was stretched out around the fire one night and said to one of his close ones, "There is a slave loose, not far from us. He escaped today from a cruel master. His hands are still bound behind his back. His feet are also shackled. I can see him right now praying for God's help. Go to him. Ride to that distant hill. About 100 feet up and to the right, you will find a small cave. He is there. Do not say a single word to him. Bring the man to me. God requests that I personally untie his body and press my lips to his wounds." The disciple mounts his horse and within 2 hours arrives at the small mountain cave. The slave sees him coming. The slave looks frightened. The disciple, on orders not to speak, gestures toward the sky, pantomiming, "God saw you in prayer. Please come with me." A great Murshid has used his heart's divine eye to know your whereabouts. The slave cannot believe this story and begins to shout at the man and tries to run, but trips from his bindings. The disciple becomes forced to subdue him. Think of this picture as they now travel. The 1,000,000 candles in the sky are lit and singing. Every particle of existence is a dancing altar that some mysterious force worships. The earth is a church floor whereupon in the middle of a glorious night walks a slave weeping, tied to a rope behind a horse, with a speechless rider taking him toward the unknown. Several times, with all his might, the slave tries to break free, feeling he is being returned to captivity. The rider stops, dismounts, brings his eyes near the prisoner's eyes. A deep kindness there communicates an unbelievable hope. the rider motions. Soon, soon, you will be free. Tears roll down from the rider's cheeks in happiness for this man. Anger, all this fighting and tormenting want. God has seen you and sent a close one. God has seen your heart in prayer and sent Hafiz. I thought this was a beautiful poem and don't really know exactly why it jumped out at me this week. Wishing you a joyful heart as the season of love approaches. Might we all find love for all our humanity. Thank you for joining us on Cloud Moon New Beginnings.
صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما إن الله